The buttons,
Okay.
Michael.
So first thing is power button on the back of the switcher, and second the designated area on the switcher. We have built-in LCD. LCD has different view. How you change that view? There are menu mode, and you just keep pressing the buttons. It will go from one view to another. Some people prefer to have some picture, some just clean menu. So if I'm in this menu, I can bring picture to the menu, to my menu. I can choose multi-view to display here. How you do this? You press display button and press multi-view button, or press just preview, it will show up, or just press program, it will show up, or maybe just camera one, it will show up there. Usually just multi-view. This is what you can see on LCD. Now if I go back to this, I can have this, I can just clean, I can disable the menu by choosing just menu off. I have only view whatever you have there. Again, I can bring to this on the screen my preview or program, or just single camera through the aux bus. Back to multi-view. So that's LCD. If I'm in a menu mode, I can scroll through the menu. First, whatever this area designated to the menu. So each button has some menu, triggers some menu inside the switcher. Some buttons even double, like this key or chroma key, short memory or event memory, picture 1, 2, input, output, cross point on multi-view. So every time you press button, it go to next menu. You scroll through the menu by using this scroll knob. To change any value within the menu, you're using second, F2, F3, it's correspond by column. So if I like to change position for my first on this multi-view, I just click, I choose what to have in there, and I click again, and it will stay there. So let's go back to the, what is preview, where is my preview? Going back to preview, you click, you're done with the menu. The main area is certainly cross point. This is your cross points, and the switcher has 24 cross points, 12, and through the shift button another 12. These buttons is we call delegation bus. Whatever you choose by pressing these buttons, for example, I like to choose picture-in-picture. Now I'm choosing source for this picture-in-picture by pressing these buttons. And how it works, whatever is set to this cross point will show up in that picture-in-picture. Or maybe aux bus, whatever is I'm choosing will show up on that aux output. For the example, for aux I like to choose camera 1, it will go to that camera 1. Next area is transition area, so 3 choices for transition. One is clean cut, another auto. Auto will take some effects if you on a wipe. How you choose wipe patterns? You go to background patterns. Then you scroll through the pages, and then you choose very particular the patterns by keypad. For example, I like to choose 4. I choose 4. Now if I go through that it will take that pattern. Actually, still not number 4. Okay, now it takes. So way to go with the transition, it's my lever. So this is manual way, and this exactly sometimes people use for the split screen. You can change direction of the pattern by these 2 buttons. Go from one side, go from one or another, back and forth. So this is wipe. You can have just like dissolve or mix by choosing this one. So this wipe will take effect for patterns and mix, just clean mix. For the mix, if we have some timing, same like for wipe, you can go to time menu.
Can you bring this? Yeah.
No, we can just let me
Yeah.
get out. So I can change this transition area, the time by choosing the different time. Like default is actually the 1 second. I can choose to have 5 seconds. Now it will take some time to do transition, and same for wipe. So it will take 5 seconds. You can stop, by the way, in the middle. And, yeah, that's what. By default, it's just 1 second. So this is your transition area. Next buttons belongs to for the key, picture-in-picture, 2, 1, and lower third, and fade to black. And those you have to preset before. This is you actually enable by pressing these buttons. It will go to your program. So picture-in-picture show up, another picture-in-picture show up. I can fade to black my everything. And if I set some text for lower third, it will show up also. Right now nothing set there. So you take it back, it's disappeared. On the very top we have user buttons, and you can bring functionality from menu to these user buttons, like for example preview picture-in-picture. So before you go live with the picture-in-picture, you have to set it up. And how to preview, I believe user 3, right? User 2 right now set for the preview picture-in-picture. So I bring my picture-in-picture, then I go to that menu picture-in-picture, and I set for maybe border, maybe different shape, like 16 by 9, maybe 4 by 3. To choose what to put inside picture-in-picture, you actually go back to delegation bus, choose for picture-in-picture camera 2, for picture-in-picture 2 camera 1 maybe. So now you set your picture-in-picture, you're ready to go live. You bring one picture-in-picture, remove, bring another picture-in-picture. So this is how picture-in-picture. This area designated for video memory. It's a little complicated, but basically we have two main memories, like short mark and event memory. You can set it up simple transition or like a time lane, and you can memorize and later recall those memories. So this is something new on the switcher.
That's pretty good, Michael. Why don't we...
And joystick and this scroll will work in some... For example, for picture-in-picture it will work. While you in picture-in-picture menu, I can shift those, move, and resize. When in different menu, they are not functions. So, okay, we're done with the layout.
Okay, Michael, why don't we